Hello, glutes, hips and thighs today. So I'd like you to start on your hands and knees. Knees directly under hips, hands or wrists directly under shoulders. And just to start, let's just push the spine up, a little bit of flexion through the spine, pull the tummy in, and then drop the tummy back into the floor. Lift the head up, slide your shoulders, and we want to go from here into a neutral spine. And now just putting your right foot onto your left foot, so your ankles are together, right foot over left, just straight from here. So you've just got that foot onto the other foot. And that doesn't matter if it's right or left, just whichever one that comes, but one foot on top of the other. Now all we're going to do is literally lift that knee out so it's to the side and bring it back down. Try to keep the shoulders level, sliding the shoulders down towards your waist. Abs are pulling in, and we're just lifting and lowering. See if you can lift that knee as high as you can. Don't worry if you can't lift very high. We've got two more. So breathe out to lift and in to lower. And one more. Excellent. And now from here, I'd like you to the same thing, but this time we're going to tap the foot out and then bend the knee and bring it back. So we're tapping the foot to the floor and then pulling back, trying to keep the elbows level all the time. Try not to let the shoulders drop. Tap and pull back as far as you can. Tap, pull back. Try not to let the hips roll too much. Abs are pulling in. Two more. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more. Breathe in and breathe out. Now put the foot to the floor and we're just going to lift and lower. So this is quite tough through the hip. We're going to do four more if you can. 4, 3, 2, and one more. Put the foot to the floor. Try to just get the foot right to the floor. Don't know if you can see that. See my foot there. So the foot's to the floor. And now just literally pushing back a little way. Push back and straighten up. Push down into it. Trying to get the foot in line with your shoulders, or in line with your hips, sorry, rather than taking it back. So just pushing back here and back up. Push back. We do two more of these. Pushing into it and back, and one more. Sit back into it. And now bring the knees together. Just sit back into a little stretch. Release the wrists a little bit. And we're going to change sides. So I'll turn, I think, so that you can see what's going on. So I'm going to be lifting the leg that's nearest the camera, just checking that you can see that, and that I'm in the right position. Okay, so from here, just crossing the foot over, and we're going to lift and lower. So pulling in with the abs. Try not to let the head drop. You want to keep the neck in line with the spine. It's 4 more. And 3, 2, 1 more. Perfect. Now we're going to put the foot down, and this time we're going to tap it out and bring it back, pull back. Try and lift the knee as high as you can, but do watch that you're not tilting over to the opposite side. So you want to keep your shoulders level. So tapping and taking it back as far as you can. Lifting that knee up as high as you can, away from the floor. 1 more. And tap and lift. Bring the foot to the floor and lift and lower. So this is getting quite tough. I can really feel this through the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now from here, try and put the foot to the floor. I'm going to move back a bit just to check you can see. So your foot's to the floor, as sort of in line with your hip if you can. Okay, and now from here, we're just going to sit back and then push up. Sit back or push back. It's like a little squat, sitting down and up and down and lift. Bring the knee back to the center. Sit back. Just release the wrists a little bit. Excellent. Okay, from here, come down onto your side. So down onto so both legs are straight out. I'm just going to be down on side, or you can prop yourself up onto your wrist if you prefer, or onto your forearm, entirely your choice. And we're going to but if you want to lie down to here, and then we're just going to lift and lower the top leg. Breathe out to lift, into lower, just 4 of these, 2 more. one more. Now bring that leg forwards, and we're going to, I'd like to pull the toes up towards you and just lift and lower the bottom leg. 8 of these, pull the ribs away from the mat, and you're just lifting and lowering. Toes are flexed. 4 more. Breathe out and in. 3, 2, 1 more. Lift and hold and just pulse. And bend both knees, come into the clam. So you're lifting and lowering into the clam here. And 2 more. Lift the knee up as high as you can. 1 more. Excellent. And now we're just going to swap sides. So just roll over onto the other side. So you can either prop yourself up here and both legs are out straight, or you can come down onto your side, lift the ribs away from the mat, have the top hand in front to support. And we're just going to lift and lower. So breathe out to lift, in to lower. Keeping the ribs away from the mat. 4 more of these. 4, so you're really working through the core. 3, no slackness there. 2, and 1. Bring that knee forwards onto the mat, and then just lift and lower the bottom leg. So working your inner thighs. And there are 4 more of these. 4, keep being aware of the connection through the core. 2 more. Last 1. And little pulses here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Bend the knees and come into the clam. Okay, now from here, we're going to, I'd like to roll over onto your back. So we're still going, we're sort of more into glutes now. So hamstrings and into the glutes. Heels to the floor. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, start to peel the spine away, lifting up. So you're so used to this, we're going to relax the ribs down, tilt the pelvis, tighten the glutes, take a breath in, and breathe out to roll down. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out, lift, lift, lift. Now holding here, I'd like you to run either leg, just run your foot, the toes away. You're pointing the toes, and then you're going to scoop up. And we tap down, run the foot away, try to keep the hips level. If you need to hold behind, that's absolutely fine. Run away, scoop and lift. Take it away, last one here, scoop and lift. Now put that foot to the floor, walk the heels in a little bit closer and come up onto the ball of the supporting leg. We're staying with the same leg raising. I'd like you to lift up, point the toes and push up. 2, 3, 8, 4. You might find you get cramp in the opposite glutes or hamstrings. Hold and bring that foot down. Heels to the floor, roll down. When you've got to the floor, slowly peel away and lift up again. So lifting up, we're going to change sides. So other foot comes up to the ceiling. No, sorry, it doesn't come up to the ceiling at all. We run it away, scoop and lift. Pointing the toes, take those toes as far away from you as you can and scoop up. Try to keep the hips lifted. And 1 more. And now from here, put the foot to the floor, walk the heels in a little bit closer, come up onto the ball of the foot, of the supporting leg, and we're going to take that foot up and we're going to push up towards the ceiling, up. Hoping you're not getting cramp here, hold and put that foot down. Check your shoulder bridge position. You can keep the heels raised or put them to the floor. Slowly roll down towards the mat. Excellent. From here, we're going to have the knees, feet together, knees bent. I'm just showing you from this side because I think it's probably a bit easier for you to see. And all I'd like to do is just take the knees out. So we're just going to squeeze and pull in. And squeeze the glutes and pull in. So it's really opening up through the hip flexors. Do 4 more. 4. Into the side now. 3. 2. You'll really feel it through here. 1 more. 1. And now slightly different. Feet to the floor. Let's peel up and lift. So now the same thing, taking the knees out. Let's get the feet together and just take the knee out. So we're going to work a little bit harder now. 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. Check the shoulder bridge position and slowly roll back down. Okay, we're going to take it the other way now. Feet are just hip width apart. Peel away and lift up. And now, sometimes we've done this with a ball. I want you to imagine you've got a ball between your knees are just hip width apart, and now squeeze together here and release. Squeeze the knees together, tighten the glutes as you do this, pull in with the abs. 4, we've got 4 more. Squeeze, try to keep the hips lifted, try not to let them drop. You can have your hands there if you feel you need to. And now check your shoulder bridge position, knees are hip width apart. You can raise the heels if you like. Roll down. We're going to just do that once more. So heels to the floor to push up, tilt the pelvis, peel away and lift up. Okay, so onto the balls of the feet. If you, no, keep your heels towards the balls of the feet as you can do. Squeeze, why not? Up to you. You can either have the heels raised or you can keep the heels to the floor. Your choice, but you're really squeezing through the glutes. 4 more. 4, I'm doing a bit of both. 3, 2, and I'm going to keep the heels raised now. Release the knees and slowly roll down. Hug your knees into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders. Maybe just do a little roll just on the back. And then circle the knees 4 times one way, away from each other. 1 more. And back the other way. So just loosening through the hips and thighs, through the glutes. Excellent. Bring the feet to the floor and slowly pull up. Well done. Another good workout. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again very soon.